Welcome back to your healing journey for cancer remission. I am Dr. Carolle Jean-Murat. As Louise gynecologist and close friends for almost 2 decades, I learned directly from her about the mind-body-spirit connection in healing. If you're new here, start with the beginning. Episode 1, Welcome, your healing journey starts here. Episode 2, the Dr. Carolle Instant Anti-Distress Method, DCIAM, and the science behind it. Episode 3, How to practice the DCIAM, Guided Distress Relief for Cancer Remission. These 3 episodes form the foundation of everything I teach. If you have not listened to them, I encourage you to start there first. They will make today's session much more meaningful and powerful. Today in episode 8, we explore essential key number 2 for cancer remission, having a reason to live for. A compelling purpose gives you something to focus on beyond your illness and can transform your entire healing journey. Before we begin, let us take a moment to center ourselves with 3 calming breaths together with the Dr. Carolle Instant Anti-Distress Method, the DCIAM. Please close your eyes and focus on your eyelids. Relax your jaw. Let your tongue rest comfortably. Keep breathing naturally, inhaling slowly and deeply to your nose. Hold it as long as you can, and then let it out slowly through your nose. Use the pads of your index and middle fingers of your dominant hand to tap on your temple gently while saying silently or loud, "All is well, all is well, all is well." Let's take 3 deep breaths together. Ready? First breath. Inhale slowly to your nose. Tap gently. Say, "All is well, all is well, all is well." Exhale slowly through your nose. Second breath. Inhale slowly to your nose. Tap gently. Say, "All is well, all is well, all is well." Exhale slowly through your nose. Third breath. Inhale slowly to your nose. Tap gently. Say, "All is well, all is well, all is well." Exhale slowly to your nose and continue to breathe slowly. Now that you're calm, centered, and ready to learn, let's just begin. Having a reason to live is one of the most powerful forces for resilience and healing. It provides purpose, it fuels determination, it gives you the strength to face even life's toughest challenges. Whether it's a loved one, a cherished dream, or a meaningful goal, this sense of purpose can transform how you approach life and illness. In my experience over 4 decades, those who anchor themselves in a clear reason to live often find a renewed determination to thrive, defying the odds and achieving milestones once thought impossible. The power of purpose. A compelling reason to live gives you something to focus on beyond your illness. It pulls you forward. It helps you endure complex treatments. It inspires hope. Coupled with faith in yourself, in others, or in a higher power, this purpose becomes a guiding light, providing the emotional and spiritual strength needed to navigate challenges. Without a reason to live, it's easy to feel overwhelmed or hopeless. But even small, meaningful goals can reignite the will to persevere, transforming the healing journey. Let me share some powerful stories from my practice. Eleonore's story, waiting for a granddaughter. At 49, Eleonore was diagnosed with breast cancer after experiencing major traumatic events. 14 years later, the cancer returned, spreading to her lungs. Her prognosis was grim. But Eleonore had an unwavering determination. A reason to live was clear: the dream of holding a granddaughter in her arms. Although her children weren't planning on starting families anytime soon, she held on to this vision with fierce determination. Over the years, her oldest son got married. Her younger son adopted a male dog. A humorous detail she embraced with a laugh, saying, "At least it's a step in the right direction." Nearly 9 years later, Eleonore continues to thrive. Her story illustrates how powerful a purpose can defy medical expectations and inspire resilience that doctors cannot explain through science alone. Barbara's story, raising a grandson. Barbara, at 48, became the sole caregiver of her 8-year-old grandson after the tragic loss of her daughter and son-in-law in a car accident. When she was diagnosed with breast cancer shortly after, she dismissed it, saying, "I don't have time for this nonsense. I have a child to raise." Her reason for living was crystal clear: raising a grandson and seeing him grow into a self-sufficient adult. We visualize this picture together. We talk about his high school graduation, then graduating from college, then his first job in his chosen field. Barbara lived to witness her grandson graduate from college, secure a stable job, and create a promising life for himself. Her purpose carried her through what should have been impossible. Gina's story, meeting her granddaughter. At 65, Gina received the devastating diagnosis of advanced ovarian cancer with a poor prognosis. Despite the odds, her reason for wanting to live was simple and profound. She wanted to welcome her first grandchild in the delivery room. She wanted to be there during that sacred moment. 2 years later, after additional treatments and surgery for recurrent cancer, Gina achieved her dream. She celebrated the birth of her granddaughter in San Francisco. And then she set her sight on a new goal: seeing her younger son get married and start building his family. Gina's cancer never returned. She lived cancer-free for 8 more years until unfortunately she was involved in a fatal car accident. Her unwavering purpose carried her through incredible challenges, leaving a legacy of hope and determination for her entire family. Other examples of purpose. These are real examples for my patients. A mother who wanted to walk down the aisle in the future with her 15-year-old son at his wedding. A woman who dreamed of traveling the world with her spouse upon retirement. A father who wanting to attend his 6-year-old daughter's high school graduation 12 years in the future. A woman who finally found love at 50 and wanted to start enjoying life with a partner. These stories remind us that purpose can take many forms, whether large or small. Whatever it may be, find your reason to live can profoundly affect how you face life's challenges. The biology of purpose. Here's what's important to understand. Purpose isn't just emotional or spiritual. Purpose has biological effects on your body. When you have a clear reason to live, your body receives biochemical signals that support healing. Your immune system strengthens because your body recognizes the need to stay alive for something important. Your stress hormones decrease because you have hope anchoring you. Your cellular repair mechanism activate more effectively because your body has received the message. We have work to do. We need to be here. This isn't wishful thinking. This is biology responding to the power of purpose. Let me share one of my own reasons to live. Since 1999, I have been the co-administrator of a small non-profit hospital, Hôpital Saint-Joseph in La Vallée-de-Jacmel in the southeastern region of Haiti. After the devastating earthquake in 2010, and with the ongoing political chaos and economic crisis in Haiti, my people face an impossible choice: feed their children or attend to their health. The hospital relies on patients' visits and admissions to fund its staff, but many patients cannot afford the care. So I chose to be responsible for a portion of the staff's salaries so the hospital can continue to run and serve our community. I have also established preventive care programs throughout the region using my own funds and those raised during fundraising through my nonprofit organization, the Health Through Communications Foundation, which is not much. I provide scholarship to the poorest children. I celebrate Mother's Day, Father's Day, Children's Day, and Teacher's Day for hundreds of children and adults in the community, offering them one of the few moments of joy and leisure they have. My dream is to create a school garden program in every school, teaching children to grow their own food and connect with the earth. When I think of the joy I bring to my people, the children who can go to school because of scholarships, the mothers who receive care, the teachers who are honored, I cannot help but take a deep breath and feel strong, ready to tackle whatever the day brings, even when I feel extremely tired. And it is working. Almost every day, someone tells me I look younger. Even my hair, which turned white when I was 70, is now at 75 turning gray and black again in many areas. I am sharper and stronger than ever. I am in perfect health and take no medications. This is what a reason to live for does. It gives you energy, it gives you purpose, it gives you life. Practical steps to find your reason to live. First, ask yourself, what brings me joy? Who or what inspires me to keep going? Consider loved ones, dreams, or milestones that resonate deeply with you. Second, visualize yourself achieving your goal. What does it look like? What does it feel like? How does imagining this inspire you to face each day? Third, create a list of reasons to live, from personal aspirations to cherished relationships. Keep this list visible as a daily reminder of your purpose. Put it on your bathroom mirror, on your refrigerator, wherever you see it every day. Fourth, talk to someone you trust about your goals and dreams. Sharing your purpose strengthens your commitment and brings valuable support. It makes it real. Finally, begin working toward your purpose in manageable ways. For instance, if your goal is to attend your child's graduation in 5 years, start by being present for the smaller milestone now. If you want to reconnect with family, start with a phone call, a text, or a letter today. Taking small steps in the direction of your purpose keeps you moving forward. Your purpose right now. Your reason to live doesn't have to be dramatic or decades away. It can be simple. I want to see spring flowers bloom in my garden. I want to finish reading this book series I love. I want to teach my grandchild how to bake my famous cookies. I want to reconcile with my sister before it's too late. Whatever pulls you forward, that's enough. That's your purpose. And it's powerful enough to activate your body's healing response. Remember, a strong reason to live provides hope, focus, and resilience. Purpose can be found in relationships, dreams, or milestones, whether big or small. When you have a clear reason to live for, your body receives the biological message to heal, to stay, to thrive. I am grateful you joined me for this session. As we close, let's return to the calming practice, to the Dr.Carolle instant anti-distress method, the CIM. I hope this practice brings you the peace your body needs to heal. Please close your eyes and focus on your eyelids. Relax your jaw. Let your tongue rest comfortably. Keep breathing naturally, inhaling slowly and deeply to your nose. Hold it as long as you can, and then let it out slowly through your nose. Use the pads of your index and middle fingers of your dominant hand to tap on your temple gently while saying silently or loud, "All is well, all is well, all is well." Let's take 3 deep breaths together. Ready? First breath. Inhale slowly to your nose. Tap gently. Say, "All is well, all is well, all is well." Exhale slowly through your nose. Second breath. Inhale slowly to your nose. Tap gently. Say, "All is well, all is well, all is well." Exhale slowly through your nose. Third breath. Inhale slowly to your nose. Tap gently. Say, "All is well, all is well, all is well." Exhale slowly to your nose. and continue to breathe slowly. Please practice the Dr. Carolle Instant Anti-Distress Method DCIAM regularly to keep your body in a healing mode rather than a distress mode. We turn to episode 3 anytime you need a full guided practice. The goal is that you achieve total relaxation by the third breath. Today, please take a moment to reflect on your reason to live. Write it down and think about one small step you can take to nurture this purpose. Whether it's reaching out to a loved one, setting a personal goal, or simply visualizing your dream, this step can be the start of something transformative. If you find this helpful, please share it with someone on their healing journey. In my next audio, episode 9, essential key number 3 for cancer remission, having faith in something greater than yourself. We'll explore how faith provides strength, hope, and purpose on your healing journey. Thank you for being part on this healing journey. If you're ready to go deeper to restore peace and open the door to cancer remission, I invite you to visit my website, drcarolle.com, drcarolle.com, and explore my services, including telephone and in-person consultations, exclusive retreats, books, transformational audios, and a self-guided 3-step process for cancer remission. If you want to go deeper and experience DCIAM with me live, plus get your questions answered in real time, join my monthly 90-minute Pathways to Cancer Remission session. Limited to 50 women. Learn more at drcarolle.com/pathways. And remember, your investment funds trauma care and healing in Haiti.